Hey, Lady Warriors, welcome back. So this video, we're going to be talking all about your Facebook profile and optimizing it to allow your customers to come directly to you instead of you chasing them down. So a few things to note before we get started. Yes, you can now have two different Facebook profiles on Facebook now. However, I do discourage this as it will get a bit confusing somewhere down the line. So if you are concerned about your friends or family seeing your post or seeing what you are doing, there is a thing called custom lists that will allow you to post and exclude people from seeing your posts. So to keep the terminology the same for everyone, here are a few things to remember when it comes to Facebook. You have Facebook profiles. That's your personal profile with all your pictures with your family and friends and all that. You've got your Facebook business page, which is a page. People say your Facebook page that's different than your Facebook profile. So want to make sure that you're clear about that. And then, of course, there are Facebook groups, and that's just a particular group that is either public or private, and that's completely different from pages or profiles. You do need a business page if you ever want to run ads ever in the future, which we will be running ads. So I recommend you starting a Facebook business page, and I'll get into that later as well. So we will go over each of these so you can see the difference. So I recommend all three of them, but of course, not right away when you are just getting started. All right, so I'm going to take you in. I've got a little slideshow to show you just to kind of go over all of the parts of a Facebook profile so that I can break each one of them down for you. There are 5 parts to a successful profile: your cover photo, your profile pic, your bio and your details, your featured photos, and of course, your timeline. So we're going to go into my slideshow and I will go over each one of these in detail. Okay, so building a successful profile. So there are 5 parts, as I mentioned. You've got your cover photo, which is the largest piece of landscape that you have on your profile. You've got your profile pic, all right? Something that's clear, they can see that it's you, it's bright, it's fun, it's inviting, right? So no grumpy faces, all right? A short bio and details, that's right down here on your profile. Your featured photos, which are here, which come from your stories, and your timeline. So these are all the 5 parts of a successful profile. So we're going to break down each one of these. So the cover photo, what makes a great cover photo? So a clear question to attract your customers or clients. So that large piece of real estate that you have, let people know what you do. So when they come to your profile, they're like, hey, this is my girl. This is who I've been looking for all my life. It's not cluttered or too busy. It shows credibility or social proof. A perceived value with a picture, a clear call to action with a button, which is fake. So the button itself is not clickable. So as you can see here in the little example I have here, there's a button right there with the arrow. Now, if they click on that button, it'll take them to the description, but the entire cover photo is clickable. And then it's optimized for mobile, which is a huge plus. And you want to make sure that you have a description. And I'm going to take you into my Facebook so you can actually see how this works. Okay. So here is my cover photo. And as you can see, there's not too cluttered. I got a picture of myself. Learn to earn your first 1K online. Affiliate Marketing Academy, a community to learn, network, and collaborate. When they click on the button, it's going to take them here, which shows the link to my group above the fold. What does above the fold mean? Meaning they don't have to click see more in order to get the link. Here are some cover photo statements or questions. So want to, goal of your ideal client without, and a roadblock. Join my Facebook group and get or learn. Goal of your ideal client or new opportunity method. So your goal, which is to make your first 1K online with the Affiliate Marketing Academy, meaning my Facebook group. What is the value or promise that you can deliver inside of your Facebook group? Now, this is assuming that you have a Facebook group. You don't have to have a Facebook group. You can simply state what you do on your cover photo without actually bringing them to a group. But if you have a group, my recommendation is to have your cover photo bring people to your group. because they'll find you organically when they come check out your profile. They'll be like, oh, she's got a group. So what if you have no social proof? A lot of people ask this, especially when they're first starting out. You can let them know, helping new affiliate marketers get started without overwhelming confusion. Get the help you need. Join my free group. So you can let them know that you help new affiliate marketers. Creating your cover photo. The most affordable, we use canva.com to design all of ours. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. The fastest and high quality, you can hire a designer on Fiverr.com for like $15. And I've got 3 of them right here where they'll create your Facebook cover photo. So do not use branded content or product images in your cover photo. And here's why. Because people will just Google it. And there's always something negative on the internet. So you don't want people Googling things. You don't want to have any of that branded content in your cover photo. Now let's move on to your profile picture. Don't be this guy, okay? Don't have a picture of you and a bunch of your friends, or have a picture of your cute puppy, or no picture at all, or a random picture of the back of your head, okay? So what makes a great profile picture? Professional and clear picture of you. Smile, look friendly, approachable, fun, and an updated recent photo. You don't want to have a photo on there when you were 25 years old and you don't even look anything like that anymore, because when they do meet you, either in person or on a Zoom or Google Meet, you don't want them going, oh, I didn't know that was you. You want to make sure that it is a recent photo of you. So you want to do this, okay? Have bright colors behind you. This is Colleen over here on the right-hand side. She's a Jersey cop. She's one of my friends, one of my besties. She's funny. So I love that picture of her. And then a couple of people that I've met throughout my journey. And of course, this is one of my older pictures that I've had. So a bio or an intro. So don't do this, okay, where you have all of these links here. Okay, more is not better. Okay, they don't care where you went to school. They don't care where you're from, anything like that. And then you want to have one link here. All right. So what makes a great bio or an intro? A clear intro that explains who you help and what you do. A clear call to action. Join my group, right? Simple is better. Social proof followed by, like if you're followed by 10,000 people, you can put that down, and only have one link. A confused mind does nothing. So if they have one link, they're going to click on it, even if just to check it out. What you got here? And they'll click and check it out. So you want to do this, okay? Here's an intro. Sell $1,000 to $5,000 digital products. Here's my group, right? Lives in, followed by, and then this is a TikTok, and then of course a link. So I have my TikTok here as well, because a lot of people have asked me, hey, how do I find you on TikTok? Because they know I go live on TikTok. So I started putting it on my Facebook profile. And then one link. And it's the same link that I have up here. So this is your intro. Okay. And this is kind of like your bio. So you want to make sure that you have one link up here and the same link down here. So if you're doing kind of like a webinar or a special, because like I have a group and I could be doing a special training, I could put both links. But if you want to drive everybody to your webinar, just put your webinar link there, or your new course product or something like that. That's the link that you want to drive all of your traffic to. So featured photos. Don't do this. Don't be this guy or gal. This is one of this is my uncle's niece. Don't tell her I have this here. And what makes a great featured photo? You want to have a clear call to action, a good image for credibility, what they will get by joining your group, or arrows pointing to your link. So on your featured photo, it's right below where your link would be. So you could have fingers on your cover photo or your featured photo to point upwards to show them to click the link. Join my group, right? You want to do this. So here's an example. Join the free group and see my little fingers pointing up, right? I've got free training, generate unlimited leads using your Facebook profile. And this was just a story that I posted with the fingers, right? And that's what it points to. It points to the link, okay? So here's another one, and I thought this was very, very cool when I saw this. So it says, let me help you make money. I thought that was pretty cool. And then you've got stories here. So you can look at the My Story, testimonials, and then the strategy, My Strategy into Gold. So you can be creative like this as well, so that it kind of stands out from the rest of your profile. And then, of course, let's talk about your Facebook timeline. So what makes a great timeline? Only posts from you and post you approve. You want consistent messaging. So you got the LVR, which is the lifestyle value results, a good variety of story posts, educational, social proof, promo, and lives. You want to have high engagement. That's a good timeline where people are actually engaging on your stuff. And then think of it as a sales page, but no selling, which is pretty cool, right? Here are some content examples, okay? Only posts from you and posts you approve. You've got engagement questions, you got quote posts, question posts, pain or pleasure posts, calling out your audience. You got nurturing posts like value posts, story posts, interview posts, personal posts, behind the scenes mini trainings. And then you've got conversion posts, convert leads to customers. You got launch posts, validation posts, opening up so many spots posts. And then, of course, you've got polls. So here are some examples of those. So who's ready for free training on how to remove the fear of posting on social media and earning your first commission online? I got 22 comments on that. Here's another one. It might take you 6 months to get to that 1 month that changes your life forever. Don't stop. I got 51 comments and 1 share on that. So people love something that resonates with them. So it could be a quote. It could be an inspirational saying like that. It might take you 6 months to get to that 1 month that changes your life forever. Shout out to all the affiliate marketers who love and support others in the industry. 59 comments. My mentor is having a free training to learn how to create your first 1,000 online. Who wants in? 46 comments. And this is a long form post, a write-up, okay? So it's always interesting to me how people come to you for advice when it's not what they want to hear. They're no longer interested. And I give them some advice down here. And I said, if you're struggling, just keep going. You won't struggle forever. Let's go crush it. And I didn't put how many comments I had on that one. And then here's another one where I got a quote in there as well. I've got 62 comments on this post. So you want to put some posts together that actually get people commenting and engaging on your stuff. There's another one. This is one of those social proof where testimonials showing what I've done. So I've got a nice little write-up. I didn't just say, hey, I made $3,000. I did a nice little write-up and kind of gave a little bit of explanation. And this is an actual promo post where I'm actually promoting the product that I'm selling. And I let them know, hey, I just made all this money. You can too, right? If you are done with living that average life, done with giving your family a below average life, done with living paycheck to paycheck, let me know and we can get you started. Give me a I'm ready and I will reach out to you, right? So I'm not selling. I'm telling them to reach out to me. If you're interested, let me reach out, So you can do these things on your personal profile. I don't recommend you sell on your personal profile. So it is a little bit different. Okay, so the last thing I wanted to mention was your settings and privacy. So if you're going to use your Facebook profile for your business, you need to set up your settings right. So we're going to go ahead and jump into Facebook and go over these in greater detail with some examples, all right? Okay, so here I am inside of my personal profile. I do have a business page and I do have a Facebook group. So as you can see, I have a group. So I put a large cover photo here letting people know a community where you will learn how to build a thriving online business and build relationships with other women entrepreneurs from all over the world. There's a button here. When they click on it, it's going to take them over here to the right where you can see my description. My link is above the fold. So if I click on see more, there's the rest of my description. So if they want to see what else they can get, they can certainly do that. Okay, so that's my cover photo. I've got a nice profile picture here and I had to switch it back and forth because I had some people copying me and copying my stuff. So I'll be putting it back to the bright background soon. I've got my intro here, learn to build a thriving online business with a finger pointing down to my group. And I don't have my group link here. I got to change this to my group link, but this goes to my website. I have my featured photos here. So these are, again, my stories. So I've got testimonials, the Done For You Biz affiliate, and then mentorship. So if you look at this shows similar to all your other stories that you would see on Instagram, TikTok, things like that. And you can change out your featured photos. So if you want to create the nice ones, because they'll stand out. As you can see, people will see these featured photos here, okay? And then your timeline, you want to have a mixture. Now, I did change my cover photo, so I'm going to go ahead and pin this. I'll pin it to the top so I can pin this post. So the first thing people will see is this write-up when they come to my page, and it's the whole write-up that is the description in my cover photo. Then you want to have a good mixture of value posts, testimonial posts, question posts like this. What's your go-to pump-up song when you need to get things done? Again, it has nothing to do related to business, but I had 18 comments on it, okay? I went on a in-person mastermind and put that up there. I got 17 comments on that. Got new month, new goals. Be more consistent this week. Got a quote: behind every successful woman is herself. So you want to have a good mixture of long form, short form, engaging questions, things like that. That's what's going to make a really good timeline. Okay, so now we're going to go into some settings. So over here on the far right-hand corner in the top, you see your account here. So we just click on your profile picture there and you go down to settings and privacy. We're going to click on settings. And this is where, and they change these all the time, so it may look a little bit different and you may have to go hunting for it. But over here on the left-hand side, we're going to go into, see, followers and public content, but basically profile and tagging, okay? Who can post on your profile? Only me. Now, I know a lot of people will post like happy birthday messages. You don't want any of that being posted to your timeline because it's going to get caught up in the feed of what you're trying to do strategically with your content. So you want to make sure that only you are posting. Who can see what others post? Everyone. Hide comments containing certain words. Who can see posts you're tagged on? Everyone. When you're tagged, who do you want to add to the audience of the post if they can't already see it? Just your friends. So that's the first one. Only me who can post. Then you've got, think stories. Who can see your stories? You want to make sure that's on public. Pages. You've got your, well, not pages, stories. Who can see your stories? Reels. There it is, reels. Okay. Allow others to share your reels to their stories. And that's fine. That's just more exposure for you. And then who can see your reels? You want to make sure that is set to public as well. Okay. And then you've got your profile details. It'll give all of your particular information and you can change it up if you want to. That's about it. There's a couple of other things like you've got blocking, trying to think, accessing your information, downloading. So the other thing I wanted to show you, if I hit my home button here in the top and over here on the left-hand side and I click friends, I want to show you the custom friends list. So over here on the left, you have custom lists. I should have put them all in one list, so I recommend you putting them all in one list. All of your acquaintances, your friends, your family, people that you don't want to see your business stuff, create one list for them. So you can create a list right here, name your list, whatever you want to name it. But then as you're adding friends, which you should be doing on a regular basis, as you're adding friends, you want to categorize those friends. So I categorize people that are my coaching leads. So when I run into them, when we talk, when we have conversations, then I can literally put them on my coaching leads list. And then I can engage with that list. So that way they are seeing my content. If I'm engaging with them, they're going to be able to see my content. So you can literally put all of your people on one list. And then when you go to make a post, go back to my page here, this little globe that's right here, this says public. If I click on that, I can literally say public or only me or friends accept, okay? And you could literally choose the custom list that you want to say, accept these people. So acquaintances. So you can select a particular audience that you want to send it to. Okay. You can send it to custom, include and exclude friends list. Share with these people. That could be everyone. And then don't share with these people or lists. And you can put your list on there. So that's how you can change your audience so that people won't see everything. So that's a quick down and dirty there for the Facebook profile. If you want to continue learning and growing together, watch this video that's coming up next, and I'll see you over there.